France is home to some of the world's most amazing pastries. In this video, we'll explore where they come from, what they're made of, and how they're baked. Croissant is a French pastry with origins in Austria, brought to France in the 18th century. The Viennese-style crescent roll was introduced to Parisians by Austrian bakers. Made with flour, butter, sugar, yeast, and milk, the dough is laminated by folding and rolling butter into it multiple times to create thin layers. The croissant is then shaped into a crescent and baked until golden brown. It has a flaky, buttery texture, with a crisp outer layer and a soft, airy interior. Brioche is a French pastry originating in Normandy, with its roots dating back to the Middle Ages. Its popularity surged in France during the 17th century. The dough is crafted from flour, eggs, butter, sugar, and yeast, resulting in a rich and subtly sweet base. After kneading and rising, it's shaped and baked until achieving a delightful golden hue. Brioche boasts a soft, tender crumb and a light, airy texture, making it perfect for both sweet dishes like French toast and bread pudding, as well as savory dishes like sandwiches and burger buns. Angel wings, or merveilleux, is a French pastry from Renaissance France, especially Alsace and Lorraine. Traditionally made during festive seasons like Christmas and Carnival, they were popular for their simple yet satisfying taste. Made with flour, eggs, butter, sugar, and a touch of salt, sometimes brandy or vanilla is added. The dough is rolled out, cut into strips, twisted, and fried until golden, then dusted with powdered sugar. Angel wings are light and crispy, resembling delicate, twisted wings, often enjoyed as a sweet, crunchy treat during celebrations. Bichon au citron is a French pastry known for its zesty lemon flavor. Originating in France, this pastry became popular for its refreshing taste and elegant appearance. Made with flour, butter, sugar, eggs, and lemon zest, the dough is mixed and rolled out. A lemon curd filling is spread over the dough before it is folded and shaped into small rounds. The pastry is then baked until golden brown. Bichon au citron has a flaky, buttery texture with a tangy lemon filling, offering a delightful balance of sweet and citrus flavors. Choquette is a French pastry with roots in choux pastry, which dates back to the 16th century. Choux pastry itself was developed by the chef of Catherine de' Medici, the Italian Queen of France, and has since evolved into various forms, including choquettes. Made with flour, water, butter, eggs, and a pinch of salt, the dough is cooked on the stovetop before being piped into small, round shapes. The dough balls are then sprinkled with pearl sugar and baked until golden and puffed up. Choquettes are light, airy, and slightly crisp on the outside, with a hollow center. They're often enjoyed as a simple, sweet snack or dessert, loved for their delicate texture and sweetness. Baba au rhum is a French pastry with origins in Poland, later popularized in France in the 18th century. It was introduced to the French court by exiled Polish king Stanislas Leszczynski. Made with flour, eggs, butter, sugar, and yeast, it's a rich brioche-like dough. After baking, the pastry is soaked in a rum syrup, giving it a moist, flavorful texture. Baba au rhum is often served with whipped cream or pastry cream. Its light, spongy texture and the aromatic rum syrup make it a distinctive dessert enjoyed in many French patisseries. Cannelle is a French pastry from the Bordeaux region, with origins tracing back to the 18th century. Made with flour, milk, eggs, butter, sugar, and vanilla, the batter is simple but requires a long resting period to develop its unique texture. The batter is poured into copper molds coated with beeswax, then baked at high temperatures. This process creates a caramelized, crunchy exterior, while keeping the inside soft and custardy. Traditional recipes still use copper molds to achieve the best results. Cannelles are small, cylindrical pastries with a deep golden brown color, known for their contrasting textures and subtle vanilla flavor. Beignet is a French pastry with roots in ancient Rome, later popularized in France, loved especially in New Orleans, Louisiana. Introduced to New Orleans by French settlers in the 18th century, it became a local favorite. Made with flour, eggs, butter, sugar, and yeast, the dough is rolled out and cut into squares or circles. The pieces are then deep fried until golden brown. Beignets have a light, airy interior with a crisp outer layer. They are typically dusted with powdered sugar and served warm, often enjoyed with a cup of coffee or hot chocolate. Croustade is a French pastry with regional variations, particularly popular in the southwest of France, with roots dating back to medieval times. Made with thin, flaky dough, typically filo or puff pastry, it is filled with a variety of ingredients, often including fruit, nuts, and spices. Apple croustade is a common version, with apples, sugar, butter, and sometimes Armagnac or Calvados. The dough is layered and wrapped around the filling, then baked until crisp and golden brown. Croustade has a crispy, flaky exterior and a sweet, flavorful filling. It's enjoyed as a dessert or a festive treat, especially in rural French communities.